Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Now here's Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Over McCollum. Hardaway, no good. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. That one goes in. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here are the Mavericks now. Now, Doncic. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Doncic with it. For the 3. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Portland with another turnover here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They lead by 4. Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith, and he gets it to go.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it out to Covington from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Doncic against Lillard. From deep. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. The tray. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one good for 2.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Marjanovic finds Doncic. Goes back up. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding as well.
Now here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teardrop shot. Collins wide open. He fires. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Hardaway. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's Dallas bringing. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he.
I look to the times where.
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Richardson out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Cauley Stein in at the center position.
Boy, Hollis Jefferson, a terrific athlete who actually thrives in transition.
Brunson against Powell. Brunson kicks to Redick. And contact on the and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Powell. Outside, Jones. And here's Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Anthony. Tanner in the corner. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Three-pointer, Lillard. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Carl had an excellent college career. Yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Pass to Covington. He kicks it to Lillard. Stolen by Brunson. Redick with the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Lillard. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Lets it go from deep. Was shot by Redick, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Collins kicks to Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Outside, Redick fires from deep. Powell finds Redick. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Makes it off the glass.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Lillard. He's got 12. 30 seconds left now here in the second. McCollum, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That one doesn't go. It could go. That shot off. And so it's Dallas. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 9 points and 3 assists. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Jones. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 2. Kanter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 5 to shoot. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 10. Now Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Unloads from 13. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. From deep. But they get it back. Out to Hardaway.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
It's Anthony with the drive. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's That's his third foul of the game. The three for Doncic.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Lillard with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Covington wide open. He fires. Portland again missing. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 11.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. The feed to Covington. Doncic with the steal. Porzingis at the elbow. Passes to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Doncic with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Lillard attacking. And, yes, it's good. 14 points for him.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. And the pass to Collins. Kicks it out to McCollum. Covington with it. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Gets an open look and hits.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
1:33 left to play in the third. The drive by Doncic. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way. McCollum finds Lillard. Back to McCollum. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Hardaway for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Up top, Powell. Brunson covering. Anthony, the pass to Powell. Out to Anthony. All alone. Redick with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Pass to Brunson. Redick surveying the D. To the middle. Powell, the pass to Redick. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Richardson. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 13. Outside, Jones. Out to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, drawing comparisons to Andre Iguodala, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Hollis Jefferson, with some models to map his game after, and both of those excellent models for him.
Brunson with it. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Redick in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Now here's Powell. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Powell. 4 on the shot clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Brunson finds Reddick. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Great setup right there. Calling for the pick and roll. Reddick getting the separation he wanted to keep it and convert.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Anthony kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Out to Anthony. Lets it go. Second chance shot. Outside. Jones. Brunson against Powell. Dallas leading by 11, and he commits the intentional foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Cauley Stein dishes to Powell. The three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight and an intentional foul right there. And the Mavericks with some changes. In a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for Portland. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Collins. Shoots. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
McCollum finds Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Back to Collins. Count it. Good. Collins has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Porzingis with the steal. And here is Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. Pulls up. On to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Stolen by Collins. Lillard outside. To the middle. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Collins.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
From deep three-point range, it drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to cut through.
Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by Collins, and the dunk by Doncic.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was up for grabs. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it. Tonight as we get set to break. And we've got
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Cole is out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Now here's Murray. And he makes good on the layup. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic on top. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic passes to Porzingis. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now the Mavericks with it. Right side, Porzingis. And stolen by Bull. And there's the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray showing it all here. An exceptional player attacking while he's in the open floor.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Murray surveying the D. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Here's Porzingis. Porter pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Porter with it. Hardaway picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Doncic. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Doncic outside. Dallas again missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's the Mavericks now. Mavericks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Drills the elbow jumper.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Passes it to Jokic. Barton outside. Porzingis against Jokic. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Porter outside. Redick with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Brunson against Murray. Goes up on the wing. Brunson, good. It's all knotted up.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Now Bol. Jokic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
Brunson with it. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
Works that one inside nicely.
It's all tied in Denver. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to... We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's
mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Josh Richardson, Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Cauley Stein, and it's Powell in at the four-man position. Powell finds Redick. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Back to Morris. Stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. Here's Richardson. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Outside, Redick. Over Millsap.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Dozier passes to McGee. The dish now to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for Denver. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Pass to McGee, and Cauley Stein over to help. Morris against Richardson. Here's Dozier. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. It's deflected.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Rivers checked in. 1:44 left to play here in the half. Back to Doncic. Millsap with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Rivers has got the ball. There's the feed to McGee. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Marjanovic has got it all tied up now for the man.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Morris dishes to Millsap. Back to Morris. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic against Morris. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Millsap's against Doncic. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 6.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
The pass to Millsap. Now, here is Morris. 27 seconds left in the first half.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good for Morris. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Cole comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Will Barton in for Austin Rivers. 15 seconds left here in the second. Doncic against Barton. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead of both. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Bull in at the 4 slot. And here's Barton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Murray, the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Inside, deflects the pass. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Again, the Mavericks score.
Okay. Good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Nuggets trail. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Marjanovic kicks to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Over Jokic. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the turnover again by Denver. And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Dozier passes to Jokic. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Porter. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Bull. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
A towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Outside, Redick launches it. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray left side. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high risk, high reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. We may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off with huge dividends.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Redick. Powell in the high post. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got his first 2 points.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Murray dishes to Bull. Back to Murray, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Richardson with it, now guarded by Porter. Richardson, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's Murray, and good that time. Murray's got 8 points.
Leading the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Outside for Redick. Richardson outside. Pocket 6. Over Gordon. And that one hits back iron. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Feeds to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Richardson in at the small forward. Outside, Redick. Three-pointer. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Rivers gets a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rivers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Brunson finds Powell. Back to Brunson. Morris with the block. It's tipped. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Morris. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside, Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Morris against Doncic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Morris. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Cole comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Murray subbed in for Morris. Barton the bounce pass. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Shoots over Barton. Barton with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Murray outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
To take the lead. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Murray outside. He dishes it to Bull. Back to Murray. And the rejection by Marjanovic. They're running. All going up court.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now here's Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Richardson, he's checked in for Hardaway. Barton passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Jokic. That one misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Gordon. Now Porzingis over Gordon. Good!
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivered.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Nuggets win the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon out there at Bull. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at center. And he gets it back. Murray finds Barton. Barton missing again. Dallas shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Porzingis, no stopping him there. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Murray outside. And the call, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Shot clock at 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Down low, and Jokic throws it down.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Doncic dishes to Richardson. Doncic against Gordon. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. It counts.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Murray with it. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Murray against Hardaway. Out to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over McGee. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Murray. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop for the finish. Yes!
And maybe the natural-born leader that Josh Richardson is showing up in a big way.
So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The Trailblazers focused as they walk into the locker.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic is out there at Bull. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Trailblazers, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Powell, and it's Jones in at the small forward. Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Remarkable concentration. It's hard trying to knock Collins off his game when he's looking to score.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I think Murray's toughness gives him an edge on drives. He just doesn't back down.
Now the pass to Powell. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Powell finds Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Tries again. They shoot again. Jokic passes to Bull. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Lillard outside. Nurkic against Jokic. Nurkic the pass to Collins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Murray dishes to Barton. On the wing, Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
Here is Lillard. Kicks to Powell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nurkic finds Lillard. Fires for three. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Porter with it. Now guard. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Ball with it. Working on Collins.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Lillard. Dishes to Powell. Back to Lillard. Outside, Jones. Lillard outside. Over Murray. Lillard misses. The Nuggets leading by 4. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one. Yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Murray against Lillard. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Murray. And it's 6 points for Bol.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Nurkic, rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray finds Barton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Lillard. From the wing.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end. Boy, he's got a lot of potential.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Selfless. I mean, you need to cure.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Enes Kanter, Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Robert Covington. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in the corner. And McCollum puts up a deep three. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA. Nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's McCollum. Passes it to Simons. This one for three, stolen by McGee. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Dozier kicks to Millsap. Hands it from short range. Millsap's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Here's Simons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Dozier. Now here is McGee. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. From 6 away. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by McGee.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's the pass to Simons. Over Morris. And it's Simons missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Millsap down low. Hollis Jefferson's there. And that one's good. Millsap.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Rivers, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Millsap. Morris outside. Back to Millsap. And Millsap snaps it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Rivers has got the ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Bowl, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon. Will Barton, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. And Murray's subbed in for Monte Morris. Nobody near Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Here's Murray. Here's McGee. Kicks it to Bowl. Here's Barton. Off target from the wing.
Golden.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, after 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your... And...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bull. And it's Porter at the 3. Murray against Lillard. For Murray, Porter with the steal. Barton outside. Wide open look here for Murray. They get the rebound. Bull kicks to Murray. Barton dishes to Murray. From outside off the mark.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Here's Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
the truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got his first points of the game.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. 2 points. That one goes.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Nurkic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Murray kicks to Jokic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Lillard outside. That's a 2 from Powell. Nurkic, the pass to Jones. Back to Nurkic. Clock at 6. Powell with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Morris with the bucket. Trailblazers trail by 10. McCollum dishes to Covington. Back to McCollum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now here is McGee. Gordon, the pass to Millsap. That one's not going to go. Now Portland takes it the other way, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. McCollum outside. Over Millsap.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And he banks in the layup. Millsap's got 10 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Cullen passes to Simons. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Denver on top, up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got C.J. McCollum. Ennis Cantor is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Portland called for the foul.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for Hollis-Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. McCollum, no good. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Now here's Lillard, guarded closer. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Morris passes to McGee. Morris against Lillard. McGee inside.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard surveying the D. Passes to Powell. Over Gordon. Kicks it out to McCollum. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Collins dishes to Nurkic. And Morris comes over to help. Back to Collins. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dozier passes to McGee. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Millsap against McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. From the line, JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Millsap slams it in.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts in getting to the rack.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. For 3. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Morris kicks to McGee. Count the basket.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Denver grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Stolen by McCollum. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. Nurkic finds Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Wide open look. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for JaVale McGee.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And a wide open look for McCollum, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
What a dead-eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Here's Dozier. The dish to Morris. The pass to McGee. Morris against McCollum. Clock at 4. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Giants. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Payday.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Marjanovic, Doncic out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Giles is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Marjanovic.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jumper for 2. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Lillard following the score by Dallas. Good on the bucket.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now, here's Doncic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shoots it. A putback. Porzingis on the follow.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Now, Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and they pick up 2.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Now, Doncic. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Hardaway. Over to the wing. Picked him clean. Giles, the pass to Lillard. It's good. This game is all even. Lillard's got 6 points. Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Doncic with it. Hollis Jefferson's there. And Doncic throws it down.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Lillard with it. He's got 6. McCollum outside. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard outside. And a wide open look for McCollum, kept alive.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Before the game, we talked.
I know that when the main guy,
he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Powell is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Anthony. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Knocks it loose. Here's Jones. The pass to Cantor. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. From past the arc. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Powell finds Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for Portland, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And here is Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Richardson the pass to Cauley-Stein. And here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. From deep. Porzingis inside. Covington's there. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now here's Powell. Pass to Covington. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the steal. Powell against Doncic. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Redick surveying the D. Back to Cauley-Stein. Crafty move. It's tipped. They get it back. Powell the pass to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 8.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Brunson against Lillard. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Outside, Redick from deep three-point range drains the three-pointer. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now Lillard, 8 points for him. He kicks it to McCollum. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's McCollum on the wing, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do it for us. The third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Dwight Powell is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Giles. And stolen by Redick. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Brunson. Tipped away. Powell kicks to Redick from outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. Richardson gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now Doncic after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Doncic with the steal, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic with it. 10 points for him. Outside, Porzingis. Hardaway from outside. The rebound by Giles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hollis Jefferson finds McCollum to the right side. Lillard with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard fires away from way outside. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Marjanovic passes to Porzingis. Stolen by McCollum. And they're running. Here's Lillard. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Hardaway against McCollum. Dallas again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now the pass to Nurkic. From 15 feet away, that one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Trailblazers trail by 11. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Redick for 3, hands it from downtown. Redick's got 6.
And really, Redick has been consistent from this area, able to really stretch the floor with his shooting ability.
Powell, the pass to Cantor. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Cantor's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Powell, no one around him. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Covington. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Redick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Yo, set it up.
Here's Powell. Anthony, no one around. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks lead by 14. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Giles, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here's Redick after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Redick finds Richardson. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. A finish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
One of the things you have to love about Hollis Jefferson is his energy. You know he's going to give you everything he's got on a night-by-night basis.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Redick. From deep. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Lillard. Cauley Stein. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Lillard with it. Out guarded by Redick. Up again. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right at the free throw line. It's stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
How about the aggressiveness of Rondé Hollis Jefferson? Go to work, young man.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Yep, that one goes in there.
And when McCollum combines defense and offense, and he is so dangerous, a true impact player.
Now here's Reddick. Back to Brunson. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 7. Got a piece of it. A 3 from McCollum. Giles takes to McCollum. 3-pointer. Giles the pass to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Lillard after J.J. Redick's bucket. Lillard looking around. Portland no good that time either. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Doncic. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for J.J. Redick.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's Portland with the rebound. Kicks to McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
He's perfect from the line this time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Back to Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dishes it to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From 17 feet out, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They keep. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get out. Take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jokic is out there at goal. Then it's Porter. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. Bogdanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Doncic for the 3. Rebound by Murray. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Barton. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Murray the pass to Porter. Porzingis with the steal. Pass break Dallas. And here they go. Here's Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Well, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Murray penetrating. And no good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And stolen by Murray. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Barton against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Over Bull. Got a hand on it. Porzingis kicks to Marjanovic. Goes up again. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Murray. Inside. Jokic passes to Bull. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Passes it to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Bull. The Mavericks pull it in.
And where Finney Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Now here's Murray. Dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Bull kicks to Barton. Shot clock at 3. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
He gets it in there.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Murray the pass to Bull. Nice D from Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Marjanovic kicks to Finney Smith. Drops in the tray. Finney Smith's got 5 points so far.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter dishes to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Morris. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Jalen Brunson out there with Richardson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Powell in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Over Morris. Brunson, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's Millsap. The Mavericks making the shot. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Millsap kicks to McGee, and there's the pass to Dozier. And stolen by Cauley-Stein.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Was shot by Redick, no good. Left side, Gordon. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the left side wing. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Shoots over McGee. Outside for Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Gordon. Out to Morris. Down low, Millsap. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
Redick for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here's Millsap. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Bol comes in for Paul Millsap. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. Now here's Brunson to the middle. Kicks it out to Richardson. Dallas moving it around. 14 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Jokic. Murray against Brunson. And it's Murray with the jam.
Nice to see Murray take it strong to the rack. Pretty good finisher he is inside.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Brunson finds Richardson, fires, high post, and Bull pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dozier passes to Bull. Now, here's Jokic. Here's Dozier. On the wing, Porter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Richardson gets a wide-open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Richardson's got his first basket. Now here's Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel? And that does it for our halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Michael Porter's out there with Bull. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot. Now Doncic following the 3-point attempt by Jokic. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Good on the shot. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom made for the pick and pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter.
Barton dishes to Murray. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Doncic against Barton. Out to Porzingis. Free throw line jump shot. And stolen by Bull. Here's Murray. Offensive rebound. And that basket is going to count. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Porzingis can't hit. Nuggets trail. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Shoots over Barton. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Doncic right side. It's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Passes it to Porter. Murray surveying the D. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
One of the things Murray does well is shoot the mid-range shot. He's actually deadly from there. Can't give him that kind of room.
Barton against Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Murray. He has 6. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
There's the pass to Bol. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Nuggets with some changes. Dozier passes to Millsap. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Brunson against Morris. Gordon against Redick. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Stolen by Brunson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Beyond the leaning You could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Morris with the ball. Pass to Dozier. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. With some arc, and he makes that one. Murray's got it all tied up now for Denver.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Doncic feeling it out. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Barton passes to McGee. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Hardaway. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. To the middle. Hardaway against Murray. 5 to shoot. The 8-footer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started.
Watch Murray.
There's the dish to Barton. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Good, nice job down low.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Now Doncic. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Marjanovic passes to Finney-Smith. They grab their own miss. Out to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Marjanovic. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Barton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
That's why he's out there, guys. When he's in an important possession, he knows how to come through.
And the pass to Marjanovic. Hardaway against Murray. There's Porzingis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes it.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Murray outside. And there it is for him.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Marjanovic. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
30 seconds left in the 4th. Murray outside. Porzingis with the rebound. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Here's Murray.
You can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
And the Mavericks call time here. The score is tied at 41. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Dallas will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Porter. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's McGee in at the center position. Porzingis can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
The first one falls. And Porter drops them both. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot misses. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Here's Marjanovic. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
And here is Murray. The kick out to Porter. Unloads. It's good from inside. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the play.
Doncic against Porter. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Doncic not afraid of the moment. Actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. That free throw good from Doncic.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
The Nuggets shooting well. 50% from the floor. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it to McGee. Back to Jokic. Pocket 2. Left side, Gordon. Fade away. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. No good that time.
Timeout.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the first overtime. The inbound, and time expires. Fantastic defensive play. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to... Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Robert Covington, Damian Lillard out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Anthony. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Bull. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Passes it to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Anthony. And Nurkic has it in the corner. There's the triple. And it's Lillard missing. Now Barton. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. The pass to Barton. Jokic with it. It's Bull, top of the key. Back to Jokic. Puts it up from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I swear Jokic is out there playing with the watch on because of the timing aspect of his game.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays. And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Lillard from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Porter passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Anthony finds Lillard. Over Murray. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Lillard's got his second bucket. There's 1:54 left in the first. Murray against Lillard. Murray the pass to Jokic. It's Porter outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. There's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Lillard. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lillard misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Trailblazers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Portland moving the ball around. Hollis Jefferson finds Anthony to the wing right side. Just 3 to shoot. Covington wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Barton passes to Jokic. Takes a 3. That one, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Dozier. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Jones is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's McCollum. Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by McGee. Passes to Dozier. Morris outside. 3-on-3. Jones with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Jones the pass to Kanter. Here's the 3. They get it again, and Kanter able to finish.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Kanter is a monster on the offensive glass.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he goes in for the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Kanter inside, guarded by McGee. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Simons. And another shot. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Lets it go from 11, off the left rim and out. For Denver, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Dozier. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. Kanter kicks to Powell. And the layup is good. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Like the execution there from Kanter. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Outside Gordon. 1:46 left in the second quarter. The shot comes out.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And the basket by McCollum.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
The pass to Gordon. 52 seconds left in the first half. Morris kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Fires from 14. Again, the miss by Gordon. Trailblazers trail by 4. Powell, no one around him. Trailblazers keep it alive. Portland moving the ball around. Cantor inside. He's against Gordon. Cantor's shot is off. Here's Dozier. Good D by McCollum. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. The shot by Powell, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 8 points and 1 steal. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Michael Porter's out there with Bull. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Barton with it. Now Anthony defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Get a feeling like that play was designed for Will Barton to get contact and get himself to the free throw line. You think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Hollis Jefferson finds Lillard. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding. A tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
Here's Barton. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Lillard. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Lillard.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Murray surveying the D. And here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Jokic. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard the pass to Hollis Jefferson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 3-pointer Lillard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Jones, stolen by McGee. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Even though McCollum's a little bit thin, he doesn't mind taking the contact and moving away from it before scoring.
For Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now, here is Morris. That shot off the mark, and it's Portland the other way. Here's Cantor, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Denver leading by 7. Morris kicks to Dozier. Dishes it to McGee. Pass to Morris. Back to McGee. And it's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter. Jones is out there with Powell. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Trailblazers trail by 7. A 3 from McCollum. Denver grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morris kicks to McGee. Back to Morris. Outside Gordon. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Gordon.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Simons surveying the D. And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Derek Jones. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now here's Murray. Jokic on top. Shoots over Nurkic, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. They double-team McCollum. He's looking for Lillard and finds him, and it's good for 2.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
Murray dishes to Barton. Passes it to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Now the pass to Murray. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Six to shoot. Anthony on the double team. Nurkic with the steal. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Murray. To the paint. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Here's Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lillard against Murray. McCollum outside. Murray against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Covington kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Jokic shooting. It's on Damian Lillard.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Goes up to the stripe. Nurkic, the pass to Covington. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. The 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Murray against Lillard. Here's Gordon. Feeds to Barton. Back to Gordon. Inside. Barton, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Now, here's Jokic. Bull the pass to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded by Nurkic. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic. Thank you.